Good Sunday morning, folks. Hope y'all are having a good day. A little chilly here. Gonna do some work today in the garage. You know how they say it? Garage, yeah. No, that ain't how they say it. Garage. Yeah, well, they say it with an accent. Yeah, they do. We know, you know who we're talking about. Fix my eyebrow. Anyway, Cap Guy's going to go over some wins and losses this weekend. And no, not his football team. His football team won. And sorry for the long video yesterday. Got 2 thumbs down, but probably his singing. Anyway. Yeah. How do we do this? Well, we just tell what we sold and discuss it as we go. Well, I guess that's your prerogative. That's my prerogative, dude. Okay, Bobby Brown, stop. You just don't let me have no fun no more. I let you have a lot of fun yesterday. Yeah, Aiden was whacking me in the head with that Darth Vader mask on. I know. He's a goober. Yep. Aiden, you're a goober. But we love you. Anyway. Yep, Guy's going to go over his sales. He had a loss yesterday, a pretty good loss. And then a major home run yesterday, too. So, take the good with the bad. Be transparent. And get on with the video before we get another thumbs down. Who cares? Do it if you want. Anyway, here we go. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you at the next. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to go through my sales on the 23rd, and then yesterday. I've got one this morning. I won't go into that one. I haven't shipped everything. I have shipped the majority of the stuff from 2 days ago, but I had some more sales during the day while I was out running. And then yesterday I had a few sales, but I had a really good home run, and I found it in my own neighborhood, and never had a clue it was worth this much. But I'll take it, definitely. So let's get into it without further ado. Here we go. There won't be any editing today. We're just going to go through this because I got things to do. The first thing I sold on the 23rd was this LSU Tigers, brand new with tags. Kids jersey, large, 14 to 16. Nothing special about it. I ain't going to say go Tigers, Geaux, but they beat my Horns last year and won the national title. But anyway, youth large. Paid $5.35, I believe, at Goodwill for this. Sold it for $13.95. Made $6.03. The next is one of these Friends of the Feather and Esco figurines. I actually sold. I've got bids on a couple of them, and I sold one yesterday. And when I went to pack it, I realized it had a broken tail on one of the mice. Actually, that was a Charming Tail figure. And so I contacted the customer and said, I'll do a better deal or refund your money, and she wanted her money back. So I didn't know it had been glued, and I wished I had known that. But, hey, again, you're going to take losses sometimes. That ain't the one I'm going to talk about here in a minute. But anyway, this one here, paid $1 for this, Friends of the Feather. This is the Weave Wonders one. And, of course, they all have their names on the bottom. Paid $1, sold it for $15.99 with free shipping, and I made $8.86. The next is the Little Golden Books. I bought a bunch of these for $12 of different books of different kinds, Babysitter's Club, etc. If you've been watching my channel, you know the story. If not, you can go back and watch my videos. And this is one of the lots that I did. I did all Christmas, as you can see here. It's got a bunch of different Christmas-themed golden books. And there you go. Paid $1 for this. That was the valuation of the bundle deal per lot that I did. And I sold these for $12.50 plus media mail shipping. And I made $8.63 off that lot. The next is a find last weekend, and it is a Kerwin, and I've never heard of it, but it's again and again, it's a vintage puzzle, 500 piece. It's got some really cool graphics on it, and I had it for about $55 on an auction, and I had watchers on it, but nobody bid. And then after it ended, I got an offer of 50 with free shipping, and I took it because I had $1 invested in the sealed, and it's sealed puzzle. I made $34.37 off that puzzle. The next is a vintage Bugs Henderson and the Shuffle King single stitch t-shirt. I found it at Goodwill a few months ago, and Bugs Henderson is kind of a Stevie Ray Vaughan type that played in Texas a lot, Austin area, and I thought it would be worth quite a bit more, and I tried to get more out of it, but hey, $37.80 off of a $3.33 buy plus shipping, and actually I made $29.86 off that, so I'll take it. It was part of my 10% off sale. Remember, do them sales. Here's the loss I took. Back several months, actually at the end of last year, I bought 5 pair of Jordan shoes, never worn, all brand new. They belonged to Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder then. Now when he left town, he got rid of a bunch of stuff. He donated his clothes, and of course, you can't prove this stuff. You just know what the people tell you. But, none of it was autographed or anything. But his clothes, they had comped this stuff, and as Goodwill does, they were pretty high. People were buying a lot of these shoes, and I thought these were really cool. And they got the 23 on them. They zip up, and they were high priced. They had 2 pair of these at $220. And I bought them, and then I bought 4 other pair. 3 of the pair turned out to be what they called banned, B-A-N-N-E-D shoes, which means they weren't put out. They don't have the SKUs up here, like 555-109-106. So they're worth a lot of money, and I didn't know that at the time, but I bought them. And 2 of the pair of shoes I lost money on. I lost $60-something on 1 pair that were gold, and then I paid $220 for these and sold them for $153. I lost $87 on this sale. But on the deal, the other 3 pair, the banned shoes, I sold for several $100s just a few minutes within listing them when I bought them. And once I realized what they were and I'd already sold them, I didn't back out of the deal by any means. But I ended up making off the 5 pair of shoes $295 and change. So I have to look at it in a way that I did make money off the 5 pairs of shoes total, but I lost on 2 pair of the shoes, 60-something and $87 on this pair. And there you go. Again, they belong to Westbrook. He had a bunch of clothing and shoes, like I said. And so on the day, I'm going to take a hit on my numbers because of this, because I had $220 in cost of goods, and I sold them for $153. But I've had them a long time. It's the last pair, and they're gone, and I still made almost $300 off the whole deal. So that's a win in my eyes. Next is Xbox One 7 Ways to Die. I bought this last weekend as well. It's just the disc and the case, no manual. And paid $5 for this and sold it for $18.90 plus shipping. And off that game, I made $11.51. The next is that fur coat. I thought it had, I told you in my video that it had a defect. Got to looking at it closer, and guess what? It was the pocket. So there's no defect. I put it on a bid. I got 1 bid. I sold it for $40. It's going to Washington, D.C. And, hey, I paid 50 cents for it, just like the Carhartt. It was the same day I got that one. So even though it was probably worth more than $40, $2 or 50 cents into $40, I'll take it plus shipping. I haven't shipped it yet, but I'll make some pretty good money on that. And then I sold the Pet Boy bobbleheads. I paid $2.50 at a yard sale for these back in July. And there you go. And they're in a in a master box there. In my 12% off sale, I sold them for $16.63 and plus shipping on top. And again, I had $2.50. And then the last thing, and these I haven't shipped. That's why I'm not giving you profits on these. $13.80. Paid $2 for these Corona salt and pepper shakers that I got at a yard sale last month. These are actually going to New Zealand. So there you go. I guess they wanted them pretty bad. Probably spend $25 to get them there from Kentucky. So on the day, I had 10 sales on the 23rd. $372.57 was my total sales. My cost of goods, however, was $241.90. So I'll be lucky to make probably $75, $80 off that deal off that day. But again, I made money, and I made money off the overall shoe deal. So there you go. Yesterday was a different story. It wasn't a busy day, but I started off with this Disney Mickey Mouse 90 years 14-inch plush, and $11.95. I paid $1 a piece for these, and I bought several Minnies and Mickeys. I don't know my profit yet, but it's free shipping, so I won't make a ton of money, but I'll make a few dollars off of each of those when they sell. And again, I bought them because of the SKUs. One SKU, or one listing, and you got several, so you don't have to do a bunch of listings. This I bought on the Highway 75 sale, where I bought all the Simpsons stuff. Rolling Stones. It's a Crystal Head vodka. Somebody actually asked me yesterday if it was sealed, and I said, of course not. It's not sealed. I'm not going to ship vodka via USPS. That's against the law. But there you go. It's got a CD in the drawer and some stickers and a pamphlet, and they are all sealed and brand new. And this vase, or decanter, I guess you'd call it, I paid $4 at a yard sale for it, or at that sale. And I sold it for $79.99 plus shipping on top. That's a really good deal. The next is a Realtree Wilderness. It's got a, there you go, got you a big buck on there, New Mexico. It's going to North Carolina, though. It's not going to New Mexico. So instead of NM, it's going to NC. There you go. Sold it for $8.30 plus shipping. The next is We MLB Superstars. I think I paid $202 at Goodwill for this. It could be a little bit less, but anyway, sold it for $5.99 plus shipping. And then the last thing I sold, and I'm actually going to show you this because I haven't shipped it. I bought this at a neighborhood sale in my neighborhood this weekend on my way back home. And these are door pushes. If you remember it brings back memories to me of an old general store or little corner store where they had the door push on the screen door as you went in. And of course the door's on a spring, etc. And some of these on the right-hand side, they come with a handle that would go right here on the right, up and down, and you'd pull the handle or you'd push in. But it didn't have that. But this thing is pristine. And again, I'm going to show you this because I haven't shipped it. And I think it does better to show you the thing. Most of the ones you'll see online that sell need repainting and all that kind of stuff. This one is, I mean, pristine. And I thought at first when I saw it that it was a remake, reproduction that you would buy at, Home Store or something, or Hobby Lobby. And when I was asking them about it, they had $4 on it. And they said that it was their granny's. And so I bought it, not knowing what the value was. I just thought it was cool. If anything, I was going to hang it on the wall behind me. And like I got room for that, right? And when I comped it, I saw what it was selling for. And it was selling for about $199. And that was in lesser condition. Actually, there were some that sold a little bit less, so that's why I went to $199. So hey, $4 into $199, that's a big home run for me. On the day yesterday, I had 5 sales. I had $11.20 in cost of goods, and I had $305.23 in sales. My profit will likely be somewhere in that $260 range, I'd say. And then I've got a sale today. So anyway, got work to do. I'm going to work on the garage and get some organization done. My Cowboys don't play tomorrow night. I'll watch a little bit of ball today, but you got to get stuff done. And we're going to have a really wet week this week, and cold, and possibly even some frozen precipitation. And so I'm going to get some stuff done while it's in the 50s today. So y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. Cap Guy will talk to you tomorrow, as we always do, me and JT. And we love you, and we appreciate those of you that stay with us and like us and comment and support us, and can't thank you enough. We appreciate it. Have a great day, folks.